Greetings all, Shane Bruce, Resto Mod Daisy, and boy do we have something to show you today. Take a look at that monster BB gun that's sitting on my bench. Yeah, keep looking. Oh, keep going, because we ain't to the... Oh, there it is. God, back off, give him a long shot. This thing is incredible. Ladies and gentlemen, you are looking at a Black Barrel Customs custom Daisy. Jonathan calls this his Conestoga. Jonathan Bates over at Black Barrel Customs is a wild builder. He has done some whack stuff. Here's an example of one of his efforts. This is based on a Daisy 105B, the tiny little Daisy that's the cheapest one in the world to buy if you can find one at Walmart. And he has turned his magic loose on it, restocked it. He's worked on the internals, and take a look at that barrel. He has put about a 2.5 foot barrel shroud on top of this gun. And see this little gizmo here? Yeah, you might have heard about these, but you're actually looking at a carbon fiber air shot tube for a Daisy. Carbon fiber, man. Space age. Check that stuff out. Tight bore, so you get a little more speed out of it. It's carbon fiber, so it's very lightweight. Although I really don't think that matters in this particular application. But the bottom line is, it's a tighter bore than a standard factory Daisy, so you don't have as much slop inside the barrel, so the BB fits tighter, so you get a little more speed out of your air juice. And that's nice when you get all the max out of the juice you can get. Incredibly long gun. A little awkward when you're cycling it, but I've discovered that with my ancient eyes, having that front sight way the hell out there means I can actually see it without glasses. And this is a big change for me. I can make the front sight blade out with my own eyeball. That's a major improvement. Here's another little gizmo he sticks in him. Now, Jonathan builds a lot of his own stuff. Not a bad idea for a Daisy modder, especially in today's Daisy parts suppression thing. This is fabricated out of steel. And as you can see by looking down the tube, compared to the standard air tube from Daisy, you got a lot more diameter on that. And here, we'll take a look at the standard air tube from Daisy that I drill out to make 764. I do believe that Jonathan's tube has a slightly larger interior diameter. I'm pretty sure of that. Now, there's two other things about the tube that are kind of cool. This is a dual port air tube. It's got holes on both sides. Now, I ran an extensive series of experiments with this kind of dual port tube with the 764 and did not see any appreciable velocity increase. But I think one thing about the BlueHare that Jonathan builds is these are all hand fabricated and hand tapered. So what you wind up with is a tube with a slight bulge in the middle, a little bit fatter here than it is down here or here at the tip. And because of where that's placed, I think that's managing to block the feed port on the abutment system, which is given this gun its unique abilities to run at 400 feet a second. Yeah, this great big long gun does 400 feet a second and does it with a factory spring with a very mild 1/2 inch preload with his little top hat kit. So the only internal mods that Johnson's done to this gun is install his air tube, install his top hat kit, and of course put the shroud on the barrel, put the super long 27-inch long carbon fiber shot tube in it, and this gun runs consistently in the 400s. Consistently. And groups really, really well. I mean, the gun shoots fabulous. Now, let's take a look at the other side of the piece. It is just huge. That is the biggest thing about it. Now, Jonathan likes to work in pine. I prefer curly maple. But this particular stuff here, he does a variety of colors and does a hard shellac finish. So you end up with a really nice looking, here's another buttstock it is for comparison and contrast. Really nice looking buttstock. But he's got a reverse curve on it. I find that doesn't work for my shooting style, but I do like it stylistically. He's also, this is a little innovation from his studio. You've got a raised element here at the wrist of the stock that the lever nests in, and you get a little contrast cut there. It's nice work. I mean, it works well, and the gun shoots really well. So we've had it here for about a week. I've been shooting the snot out of it. It prints well at 20 feet, it prints well at 40 feet, it prints well at 75 feet. You can hit things with this gun that I don't think I could hit with any of the guns that I'm on. I believe that's attributable to the carbon fiber shot tube and the extended sight radius, because I can actually see the front sight. This is a big thing. Also, it's got a factory mainspring in it with a preload compression system, so in terms of cycling the gun, it doesn't feel like it's got a Cobalt 327 in it. It isn't a chore to get the gun to cycle, but it still shoots incredibly quickly. Well, that's enough for a first look on this video. We'll be working on this gun later in the week. We're going to take it apart. Jonathan says it's okay to do that, and we're going to do some spring swaps and see if stronger mainspring with no preload keeps us at the same numbers, drops the numbers, or increases the numbers. I think the gun's got a ton of potential. Now, I'll put a link to Jonathan's YouTube channel in the description on this video, and also a link to his eBay store, because he is an active builder, active seller. He does various and sundry bits and pieces and stocks. He's got air tubes for sale, top hat kits for sale, and shot tubes are available, and carbon fiber. He's a very prolific video producer. He does good detailed videos on how to knock apart the abutment systems, how to install this stuff. I enjoy his work, and I enjoy, now that I've got this monster to play with, I enjoy playing with this work too. So that's all we've got for you today, kids. A preview of serial number 2 of Black Barrel Customs Conestoga Daisy 105 buck. What a beast. This is Shane Bruce with Rest of My Daisy, signing off.